Hello guys, this is Martin again, UK guy in USA in the ISM forums, International Scale Modelers forums, and Full Moon Drummer on YouTube. I asked the question in the forums if you can make more than one entry into a group build, and the answer was yes, which I wasn't aware of till asking yesterday. So that pleases me because I still have a couple of months left on the D-Day build, and so while I'm literally waiting for paint to dry, I'm gonna do an inbox review of a second model that I'm gonna enter for the D-Day group build, and I'll show you that now. I've not opened it, so I'm literally looking at it at the same time as you guys. It's going to be my Junkers Ju87-B by Airfix, 1/48 scale. That's the box art showing it attacking, bombing British ships, naval ships out in the Channel, and there's three choices of camo scheme there. I'm thinking I'll do the first one, which is the same, which was around the same year, 1941, as the Orca Typhoon that I'm modelling. I do like that tropical colour one. That'd be a nice one to do. Maybe I'll buy another one and do that version another time. But anyway, let's get on with it. Let's open the box and take a look what we got. So, one bag of sprues, runners, and as usual, a colourful instruction booklet, colourful paint chart from Airfix. That's the version I'll do, the Ju87-B2 of the 5 Staffel Stuka Dive-Bomber, Lannion, France, August 1940, and then you have the two other options, that tropical version, and then the 239 Squadriglia 97 Gruppo, Italian Air Force. So I'll stick with the German one there. Alright, decals, have a look at those. Oh wow, they're nice and thin. Nice decals, very thin, not gloss there, they're matted down. They look really good. Typical Airfix, new Airfix decals, similar to the ones that I had on the Messerschmitt Bf109E and the Supermarine Spitfire Mark II that are built from Airfix. So they look pretty good. I'm happy with those. What else we got? Typical black and white Airfix booklet. Different languages, just giving a quick history of this Stuka, what it did, what its purpose was, etc. Assembly instructions consist of 13 different assembly stages. As usual, start with the cockpit, etc. Build the cockpit up, blah blah blah. Doesn't look like there's a lot to do, not a lot of parts. Looks like it's going to be a quick build, simple, straightforward. Put those away. Now let's open this bag, see what we've got inside here. Clear sprue. Just going to open the clear runner first, take a look at that. Okay, it's pretty thick plastic. It's got some rivet details on the frame, which is nice. Not seeing any scratches on the main cockpit window, this one. It is a little thick though. Does give a wavy effect in that around the top here on the curves. You get a waving effect because it's thick. And then this other cockpit window, that's the rear portion where the gunner sticks out, the rear gunner, and this is the front. Now the front looks a lot better actually. Doesn't look as thick, and it doesn't look as wavy in these curved areas as that one. But the square panels on the side panels, they look good. There's a little bit of waviness on these angled side panels. And then whatever that is, oh, it's for the rear there, I guess. And then we've got the lights, and the lights, there's some sink in there. Yeah, there's sink in there as well. Okay, I'll put that one back and we'll go on to the main sprues, runners. Look at those. I don't know how old this mould is, no idea. All I know is this box says on it made in India when I looked at the outside of the box. So it seems that Chinese prices have come closer to domestic costs, and so the next market is India. I know a lot of people, because I'm in the moulding profession, have been using India for a while, because 6 years ago, 7 years ago, Chinese prices used to represent about 25-30% of domestic costs, but now they're up to about 85%. So that's why they'd be going to India, to get a cheaper cost. Anyway, looking at the fuselage, it's raised detail, raised rivets and raised panel lines. I don't know whether you can see that, but it's all raised detail. I don't mind the raised detail, because what I do is I'll appreciate it, and then when I spray my colour on top, I'll go over it with a fine emery cloth, something like a 1000, 2000 grit, and just rub the paint off those top edges, and then it gives you the underside darkness showing through, so it looks like a rivet. Or if you've got silver on there, you can get some silver coming through. So I don't mind that. Anyway, let's have a look for flash, sink. I'm not seeing any sink on the fuselage. Oh, there is a bit on this one, on the port side. It's just a little bit around the wing root area. And up here, I don't know if you can see it, I don't know whether that's an intentional feature or whether that's sink there. It's not on the other side, it's just on this one side. I don't know if you can see that there. Oh, that's a big sinkhole that I've got to fill. I'm not seeing any flash, which is surprising, because it's obviously an old tool with it being raised rivet and panel line detail. Oh, there's flash around the arms of the pilot, or the gunner, whoever that is. Let's have a look on the inside. Well, that's not bad. There's quite a bit of detail in the fuselage half, which is nice. That's the other side. So that'll be nice, because we've got a long window on there, nice big long window, so you should be able to see some of that through the windows. A little bit of flash here around the edge of that bomb. Oh, and some flash around the spinner where the blade comes through. So it looks like the shut off around that, those cores are wearing on that mould, allowing some flash there. Okay, that's one runner. So look at the other one, these are the wings and the air brakes. Yeah, there's flash on here flash on the back edge of that. I'm not seeing any sink though, which is nice. What about the starboard side wing? No, I'm not seeing any sink on there either, so that's good. Always nice to have sink-free parts. There's some flash around this back edge as well, same as on this one. On this, I think it's an air brake. Yeah, that's pretty pronounced on the back edge. Propellers. Yeah, there's some flashing around the edges of the propellers. I guess it's to be expected with such an old tool. I don't know how old it is, but it's obviously old. Everything else looks okay, not seeing any sink. Let's have a look at the pilot and the gunner. They're both identical twins by the looks of it. That's not going to be good for the mum and dad if they lose these people. If this plane gets shot down, they lose two in one. They're definitely twins. Typical Airfix. Flash around the part line of the figures, as you can see. So that'll need filing back, smoothing down before I paint the pilot and the gunner. But other than that, that's all I can see on that one. So we're down to the final sprue, final runner, and this is the underside wings. Again, I'm looking for sink first. Any sink? Well, I'm not seeing any on the starboard side, and I'm not seeing any on the port side either, so I'm happy with that. Again, it's all raised rivets and panel lines. Stabilizers, there's no sink on those. Let's look at the inside. Any flash? I'm not seeing any flash on these. So these underside wings look good and the stabilizers look good. Wheels have a bit of a tread pattern on there. I don't know if you can see that little tread pattern, and I don't see any flash around the part line edges of those. And then the wheel, what would you call those? Wheel fairings. Some flash around the inside here, around that shut-off feature that creates the opening for the wheel. Not on all of them. That's more pronounced on this one here. I don't see any sink on those either. Again, good news, no sink. Looks like the cockpit floor is pretty basic, smooth, no detailing, no features. Guess I get a steering wheel, or a joystick should I say. Got some loose parts here. Looks like the stabilizer support bracket that goes from the fuselage to the underside, and part of the bomb. Okay, let me go back to the instructions and see what we've got for cockpit detail. The interior sidewalls look good. So we have two pilots, we have the seat, the joystick, we have another seat at the back for the gunner. It's pretty basic really, this area, but the side panels make up for it, I guess. And then we have a instrument panel, looks like a foot pedal, and a radiator there. That's about it for the cockpit, yeah. And then this part 9 shows the gun for the rear gunner and the aerial. Alright, that's it. I'm quite happy with what I see so far. I haven't checked if I've got old parts. I'll do that when I'm off camera. I have a couple of loose parts. So let's put those in the box, and I'll give you updates on that as I build it, but I won't be building it for a while because I still have my Orca Typhoon to finish. I'm just doing this review while I'm literally waiting for paint to dry on that Orca Typhoon. It's I've managed to get, this morning I painted the white bands on the underside of the wings. This afternoon I masked and painted the black stripes and let that dry for a few hours. Then I sprayed the underside grey on, masked and sprayed that on. So I've got all the underside sprayed now. So I'm going to be moving to the camouflage, or upper camouflage tomorrow, the grey and green on the Typhoon. It seems I got cut off. It only allowed me 14 minutes. I don't know why, 14 minutes 25 seconds. So I'll just reiterate what I was saying. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I finished all the underside of the Typhoon. So tomorrow I'll be starting the upper grey and green camouflage patterns. Hopefully get both of those done tomorrow on the Typhoon, and then I'll do some little assembly details that's left to put on there, and give it a coat of varnish, gloss, do my decals, do a bit of weathering, and then tone it down with some matte. So that's it, I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll keep you posted, hopefully with an update on Friday for the next stage of the Typhoon. Until then, happy modelling, enjoy yourselves, have fun, and tally-ho, chocks away.